Can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears.
If you're tuning in, let's get it.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Luther Burden now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle.
Oh, here go this dink and dunk-ish.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Chris Jones. Chris Jones. Chris Jones. It's a punt, bro. What are we doing? It's a punt, bro. What are we doing, man?
And this offense forcing a 4th down.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
I'll be okay.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
I'll be okay. Oh, he ain't got no D-line. He ain't got no D-line.
Mahomes got to throw on this first play. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down. Wide open downfield. Got it. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Get out of that zone. Get out of that zone. Get out of that zone.
They're on the road, but still favored.
Get out of that zone.
And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence coming into this building. They can't wait to take the home crowd right out of them.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Burden now to return it. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he has it down near the red zone, just out. Inside the 20.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally changed the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, Williams to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift.
This dude want this dink and dunk bullshit. Hate a dink and dunk motherfucker.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
What is it on? Hey, volunteer. Yes. Motion.
Out of the gun, here's Williams.
Here we go. We're going to come after him every time.
He goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Throw here, 3rd down. Williams hit, and that ball's out. And the Chiefs pick it up. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right down to 20. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Finds his back complete. It's a race down the right side. Inside the red zone. Tackle made at the 10.
Let's go. Let's get on the ball. Let's get on the ball. Come on. Come on, let's get on the ball. Come on. Let's get on the ball. Come on.
We don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pull that in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting people.
Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked!
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, you want to start this game playing hard, executing well, putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
Burden now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Biggie, what is up?
Staying grounded with Swift.
Damn.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I think like with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Good run here. Coleman guy. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Vegas!
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready, sir!
First down. Here's Swift.
Come on.
Gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready, sir! Yes! Tempo! Alone!
Throwing from the gun here. Before left side finds Burden. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. The scoreboard reads 13-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. 1st and goal, Swift. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver.
Dad, what's for dinner?
This is not your grandma's loaded potato soup. This Cajun version is rich, creamy, and packed with andouille sausage that takes it from just a side soup to a full meal. The perfect comfort dish for this weather. Let me show you how I did it. Add chocolate.
Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Brought in, inside the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up by 12. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs bump the lead up to 13 points. Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Milligan throw out of the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. All set now. First and 10. Pinned off running right. Here's Swift. Football is a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half. Second down now, 7 to go. The ground, it's Monanga. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
They go with Monanga here. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. Williams throwing on forward. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. It's Mahomes on the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. It is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He lofts it deep right side. The goal line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll try and punch it in. When he gets in, touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 3-possession game. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to get the end zone.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. To the air, Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
All set to go now from the 35.
Yellow.
Running back sent in motion. On first down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Eye down these two. Eye down these two. On the line, right? Hey, 15, 15, 15. Right side.
Working inside the red zone. Out there, Worthy makes the ground. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
Working now from the gun. Right back to Worthy. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to turn.
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Yellow.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing again, Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs push the lead to 20. Butker on now to kick this one away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. First down, Williams. Connection made. Kyle Manunga shoves one away. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Santos' kick is good. And the deficit goes from 20 to 17. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More in the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cooking for my hungry husband, episode 27. My man said, "What's for dinner tonight?" I said, "Me." I'm just kidding. I'm home. I don't have to run to the store. I got everything. So it's for the 2 more minutes of creamy Tuscan 7. Yes.
When you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a quick jar it loose, incomplete. Thrown in the direction of DJ Moore. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
43. Wait. There's a line. 15.
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
First down, Chiefs.
And oh, he got it! Interception! That is Kyler Thornton. And the Bears take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Mahomes pass. Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Yes. Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready, sir. Watch out.
On play action, here's Williams. Headed out right. Complete out to the right side. And
All my players don't get any picks.
Double coverage deal breaker.
This defense is horrible.
So when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting,
Horrible
Kate, even
defense.
20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Williams on the play action.
I catch everything.
And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 43.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air yet again, Williams. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this third down.
Hey, volunteer.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. On fourth down, it's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chiname Owuche. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's completed right side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's a Chiefs first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down, Kansas City.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right.
Woo, what a play. Third quarter, under 2 minutes. Oh, my God.
DJ Moore, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Burden now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play, and we've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets loose down the right side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. That's Ladunze again. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Ladunze touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
The Bears will line up for the
Williams trying to throw for it. Catches it at the 1. And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Worthy now to return it. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Well, there was no business decision being made there, kid. He knew his responsibility to the team. He was the last line of defense. No getting out of the way. Not for that kicker. He was making sure that was not going the whole way back. Not on his account.
First down throw, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. In the goal line. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off the defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage. And more importantly, go exploit it.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Mahomes back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. But it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Here's another for it. He will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10. Williams set to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
36-yard line.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the fourth at a massive deficit. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Now here's Williams. Completed over the middle. He's off to the races. Keeps it moving. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Ladunze touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and calm. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Worthy now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. At their own.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it over the middle. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Absolutely fires this one, right side. Caught just shy of the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Well, the offense wanted the spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. Running back motions right. Here's a give on first and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win.
This is one for the ages here today. Not just a 5-touchdown game. That's remarkable in and of itself. But the way he's done it's been spectacular. 2 through the air, 3 on the ground. It's a game he'll remember for the rest of his life.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. To throw is Williams. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the
first down. Williams to throw. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second and 10 now. Williams. He finds a Doomsday downfield. And he's taken down. He's got it to the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
gain of 23 yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Williams again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Look at middle field open or close. Look at single eye or two eye. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Worthy now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He puts some juice on a deep throw. They connect on the deep shot. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. First of the hurry up here.
First down, Chiefs.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Well, he shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's one.
And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
Bears 37.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Ready, set. Watch line, watch line. Come on, guys. Making us look bad.
Now Williams. Short pass brought in. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. That's good for our Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, Williams. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. It's caught by Burden. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Williams. Pass brought in by Burden. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
The Bears, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Tried forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Noel Williams. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Yellow. All right, go, little left. Easy. Attack. Right side.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
15.
Here's Mahomes now. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
I don't need to. 15.
1st and 10 at the
Back to the air, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
57.
Another throw for Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. The defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing again, Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. They're going to bring him down, but what a great effort. He moves this all the way down inside the 10. They get 35 out of that play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extended their lead. All right, I think I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Game well decided. How does a former player like yourself feel about that decision?
Yeah, whatever you think your answer is, Kate, you're right. I don't think there's anybody that likes this, and I don't think there really is a case when you're up this big. You're just trying to embarrass your opponent, and you better be careful.
Nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
What is it on? Here we go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked off by Noah Williams. And the Chiefs make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Chicago.
check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light up? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around.